Welcome back to Bear Cave Homestead. Thanks for watching. Do us a favor, hit that thumbs up, give us a like, comment, subscribe to our channel, and check us out over on Facebook, where we kind of post more regularly from around the homestead. But today, what we want to talk about is coffee. Again, this is a follow-up to a video I did a couple years ago, where we had one way of making coffee out here, and that was this. The stovetop espresso maker, which, by the way, after 2 years, this was how we made all of our coffee until less than a year ago. So over a year and a half, I think all of our coffee was coming in that form. And it works. It still works. Works really well. It makes a small amount of espresso. But I'm one of those types that I do. Sometimes I want to have 2 or 3 cups of coffee or, something like that. My wife and I both want to sit and have coffee. And she's not in this video today. She's actually out of town. So she won't be joining us. But we like to sit around and drink coffee in the mornings. And that just doesn't do it. But we do enjoy it. So we're keeping it because sometimes I want the option to have a good cup of espresso. So then we decided to add in a percolator, and it's nice because it makes a lot of coffee. So this is just kind of a stand. I think we got this one off of Amazon. It's definitely been used. It makes a lot of coffee. It just does not make it very well. It takes a long time. And, it's fairly weak coffee that comes out of these percolators. And speaking of coffee, I'm taking a drink. So this is still my first cup for the morning. So, it does work. It's functional. It's not always what we want. It is kind of nice later in the day. It's a weaker coffee, so we don't stay up jittering all night. So if we're kind of on a cold evening, want to sit and have some coffee, that's what we'll use. But then recently we got this French press. I cannot open it because it is full right now. But that one we got off of Amazon as well, and it's double insulated, or the double wall stainless. Yeah, so it keeps the coffee actually quite warm. It's not glass. A lot of the French presses are glass, and we've had a couple of those. We had smaller ones. We used them for camping. I like to not have glass around here when possible. So, and just overall, it's easier to clean and everything. So that one there holds 50 ounces, so they say. So a little bit less than the percolator, but a much better quality, much better flavor, and much quicker. In fact, I could make that, drink it, make another one, and drink all of that by the time that one's even done making the first batch, this one. So that thing takes almost like 45 minutes to an hour. By the time it starts percolating, and then it percolates enough. Maybe it doesn't really take that long, but I kept running it longer trying to get the coffee stronger. It's just, like I said, it's weak coffee. So maybe it's only 30 minutes, but this thing's like 10 because you just got to heat the water up and then pour it in and let it sit for 5 minutes, plunge it, and you're done. So on that, it takes about 5 minutes to get that water heated up. We do have an outdoor stove that has like double the BTU of that thing, and I could probably do it even quicker, but I'm not that impatient. So that's kind of our deal with coffee. Could we have a Keurig or a regular coffee maker? We absolutely could, and we could run a generator to do so, but we already have things that we have to run a generator for. A lot of our power tools, our TV. We finally got a TV after 2 years. We have to run the generator to run the TV. So We could also put an inverter. We have an extra inverter we could put in here just to run that TV. We're not doing that because we don't want to get sucked into watching TV all the time. So the generator is just not convenient, especially first thing in the morning. I don't want to get up and go outside to turn on the generator. It's like an extra huge step. So we will just keep doing it with the stovetop method. It's better that way, I think, and we're less reliant on things like gas. Gas prices keep going up. I guess we are reliant on propane, but we could also just build a fire and heat up our water. God knows that's how we've always done it when we've gone camping. So there are options there. When we get the wood stove going, and that'll be out in the shop, we might actually put this out there and just let it heat up. Or that, we'll just take these out and let it heat up out there. I'm thinking more in the winter time. I drink way more coffee. We both do in the winter because it's cold. We can just kind of sit around and huddle up and throw that on the top of the stove, and then we've got hot coffee ready to go. It'll be great. So that's our deal with coffee. Hopefully today I'm going to throw out another video on generators. I hope. We'll find out if I actually have time or not. But once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.